What up, King? If you're watching this, just know you're a GOAT. You're a legend, and I appreciate you for being here. If you love mixed martial arts, this is the place for you. Subscribe to my channel, and I promise you, you will not regret it. I need to talk about Merab and his incredible accomplishment this coming weekend. He will be the first fighter in UFC history to defend his belt 4 times in a calendar year. And I cannot overstate how incredibly impressive this accomplishment is. The most times it's been defended in 1 year in UFC history is 3, and it's been done 6 times. 6 different fighters in UFC history have defended their belt 3 times in a calendar year. Frank Shamrock did it in 1998. Tito Ortiz did it in 2001. Matt Hughes did it in 2002. Chuck Liddell did it in 2006. Demetrius Johnson did it in 2013. And Kamaru Usman did it in 2021. All 6 of these guys are UFC Hall of Fame guys. Merab is about to put himself in a league of his own. He is about to defend his belt 4 times in 1 year. And he's defending it against elite competition. Of course, anyone who challenges for the belt is elite, but these guys are particularly elite. He started out the year by defending it against Umar Nurmagomedov. An incredible fight, and Merab edged it out and was victorious in a very tough fight for Merab comparatively to all of his other defenses. Then we saw him rematch with Sean O'Malley, and he got it done by finishing O'Malley. Then we saw him defend it against Corey Sandhagen, and now we're seeing him defend it against Petr Yan. Now, just to put things in perspective, the most wins in a single calendar year by a UFC fighter is by Neil Magny and Kevin Holland. In 2014, Neil Magny had 5 victories, and in 2020, Kevin Holland had 5 victories. But these guys were fighting pretty middle-of-the-road competition, whereas Merab is defeating the best of the best in the most high-stakes, high-pressure situation possible, a title defense. I just want to celebrate how incredible of a man and a fighter Merab is, because Merab is, quite simply put, the man, and he's quickly asserting himself as an all-time UFC legend. He is quickly becoming a UFC GOAT. And after he defends his title successfully against Petr Yan this weekend, it is going to be quite hard to argue that this man is not one of the very best we've ever seen in the octagon. If you love fights, if you love MMA, if you love boxing, if you love any combat sport, subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment. What do you think? Is Merab one of the UFC GOATs? What is your GOAT Mount Rushmore? I'm very curious. And as always, stay tuned for the next one. MMT out.